right. Good. All right, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, we want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakwadash. Hey, double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, 144,000, and 1/3 men, women, and children in that order is the Shemar Allah.
Lama Yala.
Okay. And as you can see on the screen here, we have the artist known as Gunna, who's a well-known artist here in the United States and across the, most of the world, I would say, by way of internet. But you see the statement that he's putting. We pushing peace, and I guess he has a song called "We Pushing P," but we pushing P. We pushing peace. Pray for Ukraine, and this lesson is really going into, Jake departing from this world, from Babylon, and it just shows you the state of mind a lot of these 2/3 are in over here in America, especially those who are living somewhat good and lavishly, getting the crumbs, but to them it's a lot, and so you actually see that throughout social media. A lot of the celebrities and people, sports stars and musicians, they're all saying pray for Ukraine and wanting to stop the war from happening. But hey man, this is all prophecy, This is all prophecy, and these things must happen so that we can be ultimately delivered from this place, man. This is our last captivity, A lot of us, we want to go home, man. We tired of this place, and we understand that there's things that must happen before our deliverance. But hey, as the scriptures talk about, there's wars, rumors of wars. Right now these are the wars and rumors of wars. We still have other mysteries and things of that nature, prophecies to come out. Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, that chip. What else?
Yeah, well, yeah, them the last two prophecies that need to
But this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10, and it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." And as far as being destroyed, as you can see, and this is a good example of Jake being naked, not having that understanding, because in his, instead of praying that the Lord continues to amp up and create more tensions, because we understand that, like, as we see these things coming to pass, our salvation is near, and that should bring more joy for you. You should want to see this. You should want to see tensions arise. You should want to see Russia, aka Gog, and Magog. You should want to see them turning up, because the prophecy speaks about from the north. Slaki, can you?
Ezekiel 38, where the hooks in the jaws.
Mm-hmm. And so the Lord is putting in the mindset of Putin and these kings to turn up, and as you can see, that's what's happening. But
the heart of the kings are in the hand of the Most High, as the scriptures say. But going back to the main point about what's his name, Gunna, with him having that mindset of being in the world, because he is of the world, he's one of these celebrities and whatnot, and he just ain't been blessed with the eyesight to see. That's right. Only for the elect few. But I got a precept. This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart."
Right.
All right. So if you was truly wise, all right, you will be mad, at the oppression that's been taking place upon us, being in the society, and you will seek to want to be depart from this place.
Right.
Like the brother brought out in Micah 2:10, to depart, meaning spiritually. Get your mind off of this current, present evil world, all right, and focus it on the kingdom that's to come. Have a kingdom mindset. But it says right here, and a gift destroy the heart. So all these celebrities like Gunna and all these other entertainers, man, they've been gifted. They've been took the bag from Esau. All right, so they heart or their mind is destroyed because of that.
All right. You got a precept up?
Nah, you can get
Okay. All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And so, hey, just like as you can see, Gunna, he's with the program, and that's being joined unto Esau. Cause you're pushing that energy of continuing on in this kingdom, and not wanting to not wanting these prophecies to take off, Right. And I'm assuming he probably don't understand what he's saying, but at the end of the day, it's the spirit that he's coming in. He's the spirit of the world.
You know what? Too, I wouldn't be surprised if he was told to do that.
That's right.
That post.
That's right.
Because the celebrities, they just do what they told.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, but like going back to what you said about a gift destroyed the heart, because with that being said, him getting the bag to do what he do, they're being told what to do. He's not even understanding that what he's doing and pushing that vibration on his followers. That's detrimental to Jake.
Mm-hmm. You got that those hands on the hand.
This is yep. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read up. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 20, and it reads, says, they that are of a forward heart are abomination to the Lord Yahweh. And it's that's speaking on forward, like proud, arrogant heart, unruly, hating government as far as like order, it says heart are abomination to the Lord Yahweh. It says, but such as the upright in their way are his delight. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Right. So though you joining hands with Esau, that don't mean Esau ain't gonna be judged. And since you cahoots with him, you join hands, you gonna be taken down as well. Suffer the same judgment.
That's right.
Precept. Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah, that's what that was my precept. That's what I was waiting on. That was my precept. Isaiah 31. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many.
Right.
And in the horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai.
Right.
And
Yeah.
That's self-explanatory right there. It's exactly what the brother just said.
Right. They and I actually got the previous chapter to that too. I was thinking of that one as well. But this Isaiah 30:1 say, woe to the rebellious children. Speaking about Israel, you got and 2/3 of Israel very rebellious, stiff-necked, hard-hearted. Like scripture say, sottish children. Meaning stupid. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin. So they covering with, the cover of Esau, Like scripture say, Yahweh said, you are of your father, the devil. So, hey, a father, if you a son to a father, that means you taking up after his ways, you being influenced by him. That's why every son is with their father. So Jake had 2/3 have been influenced by the society, and they don't want to depart from this place. It said that they may add sin unto sin, which goes into iniquity. And the scriptures tell us in that Ecclesiastes or Sirach, 5 and 5, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. You know, so 2/3 they don't fear the Most High, so therefore that's what they do. What they do, all right. But it's the time coming where they gonna be forced to fear, all right, the Heavenly Father, man, with all the calamities that's gonna take place. But let's keep reading though. Isaiah 30 and 2, it says that walk to go down into Egypt, which is America, right? What is that? Revelation, is it 8 and 11? Or
Spiritual Egypt.
Yep. Concerning this place being spiritually Sodom and Egypt. It says, and that have not asked at my mouth, which is through the prophets. All right, they don't come to us and ask, inquire what to do, what to appease the wrath of the Most High. It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore, the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, it's crazy. Most Jakes that you talk to about what's going on right now, they think America is powerful enough to go against Russia. Not understanding, man, this place is weak right now.
Right.
But it shows you the mindset of Jake. Like he doesn't even understand like the severity of just what's happening right now. He doesn't understand anything. His mindset is gone. He's trusting in the power of Babylon, of Egypt, of America.
Well, concerning Esau, it says in the book of Obadiah that the pride of his heart hath deceived him.
Right.
So, Jake coming in that same pride, they're looking at Babylon like, man, this is the land, nobody can take down America.
Right.
So, like, they go to war, we go to war type thing. They in that mindset, but
right.
That's why I said they're gonna be what it say, your trust in the shadow of Egypt shall be your confusion. They're gonna be confused, like shit. I know America was just open like that for attack, invasion.
Yeah, because Scripture talk about this place just being like an untapped version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, America's an untapped. Like ain't nobody touched this place.
Right.
She about to get touched.
And that's why you can tell.
She's about to get ravaged. It's over with.
You can see how can I say, how nonchalant the people are.
Yeah.
Here. So like, I've been overseas into different countries, and nobody in the other countries that I've been to are as prideful as Americans. Everybody over there, they're always tense. At some point, they're always tense because they know that something can happen. Here, nothing has ever happened. So that's one thing that's going to open up their eyes when it actually do come down. They're going to be dumbfounded, so to speak.
Pride of their heart have to see. Like,
this place is under heavy enchantment. That same thing don't apply to elsewhere. Like they actually got morals and common sense. Ears that do without will spirit. Right. They doing whatever. They just without no type of what's the word? Man, just cut off point.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why any country I speak for myself, but any country that I've been to, they always say, "You dumb Americans, you dumb Americans, you dumb Americans, you dumb Americans," and that's everywhere.
I got a quick precept to lab back off this because, when that time happens, it's gonna be like a thief in the night because nobody in this country gonna be ready for it, right? Yeah. But it says, this is 2 Peter 3 and 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." When that time come, them nukes to get let off, and the Lord coming back on them chariots, man, and beaming this place up, with them zapping this place, no one's gonna be ready for it. Like in the time of Noah, everybody's occupied. Yeah. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved," like this place is gonna be burnt the hell up. This is gonna be done with, man. It says, "What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" We should be, if you part of if you're an Israelite, and part of the hopeful elect, your mind's supposed to be focused on these prophecies and being seers. We are the true watchmen. So, just like the brothers now, like, hey, we're watching and paying attention to everything. That's how we understand that, yes, this is rumors of wars and wars that are happening, but there's a lot of things that still need to come before the end come. And so we're watching and we're waiting patiently, and we're keeping that light on.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, it say all holy conversation and godliness. Holy means separate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we having right now. This is holy separate conversation from the rest of the world. In the world, they talking about what we talk about.
Right.
They don't even cross their mind.
It's Friday night. What at 10:30? What the average Jake doing?
Yeah. Getting ready to go out and shit.
Go party. Drinking,
Yeah.
eating, drinking, giving into marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Committing all the sins therein. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Jake with somebody's wife right now. Jake.
But just like you said, and this is the reason why we actually bringing this out. So we'll come across these videos, we'll maybe stop and open up, and actually it'll Yahweh desire open up their eyes. If they are of the elect, we know that's what's going to happen. But if they're not, then they're going to continue in being in that lot that they're in.
Right.
But also, I wanted to say,
the blood's off our hands too.
That's right.
Beautiful.
And I wanted to also say, when you going into the rumors of wars, well, you got to understand. I'll also understand what happens when these wars come.
Mm-hmm.
When wars come, money is going to be a big thing. All right, we are going to lose off. We gotta how can I say slack you? You gotta anything that we have that we use Russia for, we just cut it off right now. So it doesn't matter how minute it is. Whatever it is that we're getting from them, it's gonna higher the prices here of it.
That's right.
So that's gonna bring in another part of how can you say if we get any food, corn. I think we get corn from them, like 30% of corn. Slack if I'm wrong, but I know we get some agriculture from them, and that's gonna go up here. That's also gonna go into the family. So it's one thing has to happen for the next thing to happen, and
it's a domino effect.
It's prophecy.
Don't we get a lot of gas from them? Don't Russia?
We don't get a lot of gas from them, but we do get some gas. I think it's like roughly 5 to 7%. But that's still minute. But at the same time, everything how can I say? Whatever we do get from them, it's gonna go up over here, and it's what we use.
Right, and that's a great point. Because I was just listening when the live lesson from the elders in Dallas, and Elder Riyadh was saying about how this economic war, really to usher in the MOTB.
Mm-hmm.
So really this is leading up to the MOTB. These are the last few prophecies really playing out right now. So
and who knows how close they gonna be when they pop off? Like it might be, you never know. 1 week, next week, you know what I'm saying? Right after that.
Yeah.
Hey, so pray that the Lord keep amping up, and the more amp up, the closer we are to our redemption, man. So
it's really the turn up.
It really is here to turn up.
Right.
I got a precept in the land back of that's
Good.
Peter you brought up. This 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. It says, "But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you." Right, speaking about the elect, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You see, so we understand, we know, through the Spirit what's coming to pass. Verse 2, it says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come up as a thief in the night." And the thief in the night comes, because you resting, you comfortable. And that's how the majority of people in this world, they in that mindset of comfortability, and that's why they're going to get caught unawares, man, But we awoke. Verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." See, so it's gonna be a sudden type of thing, You're gonna get caught in that snare, man, that trap.
I think it's hilarious though that Jake, Esau, is more tensed up than Jake is.
Yeah.
Right now, Jake don't have a fucking clue, and I'm not saying with us, we're damn near rejoicing. because we understand that our salvation is near, but like the 2/3, like they don't even they in their mindset is like not even focused on like anything. They just think like, oh yeah, we're gonna be all right, not understanding anything. Esau is like tensed up, like, oh shit,
Because
this could mean the end of our kingdom.
Because Esau know what's up, and the witchcraft that they got over Jake is to keep them like they are, you know. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you know.
Murder and shit.
Yeah, and the fear of mirth.
Yeah. Shit, motherfuckers still twerking on goddamn on TikTok.
He's gonna be twerking, get hit with a missile.
Yeah, I'm twerking for Ukraine, bitch. What? Man,
what does that even mean?
Right?
You don't understand what you do.
Right,
That shit's crazy.
But that goes to show, that outside, that ice out, they don't have it.
Silly doves, bro. Like,
So we a little bit more here. Verse 4 says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief." And the darkness is goes into confusion. The darkness of this world. That's why they can't see what's going to take place or what is taking place. Matter of fact, if I could, real quick, Isaiah 60. Get that real quick. It's Isaiah 60 and verse 1. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear." You know, the light represents the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says, verse 2, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." So, hey, while the world, they in gross darkness, people just confused. That's how they supposed to be. We ain't really baffled at that, but it's crazy that people is in that mindset, but with everything going on, it's so obvious. Like Scripture says, as his ways are plain to the holy, but unto the wicked there's stumbling block, roughly paraphrasing. So, man, that just, what you gonna say?
And again, that also reminded me of Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Hey, salvation is nearer than we believe. Like brother was just saying, it's right around the corner. It can, man. Hey, bombs is dropping over there, man.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna say it like this: when it actually started, or whatever, when they invaded, I already knew brothers was gonna be brothers gonna be hype. And then I seen the other apostle Gabar his video. You could tell he was joyous, but he just wanted to remind the brethren that, hey, it's still just rumors of wars, all right? We still got some things to come, but the brothers was turning up, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shai, But
ease up, young brother.
God.
Hey, your redemption, man. Jake, and through the spirit, we'd have been through centuries, if you want to think about coming back, the regeneration. And so the spirit is like is heavy because of it's like, yo, we're almost close to going, oh, like you, bro. It gets overwhelming, but at the same time, like, you got to put it in perspective, and you got to keep it, keep it kind of under wraps, because at the end of the day, there is prophecies that must take place before that time come.
Jacob trouble.
Yeah.
We still got to get through that. People rejoicing before even Jacob trouble. You got people being lorded, and sitting in the high chairs, getting trophies and shit, and awards. Like,
right.
The work ain't been. We're not done yet.
Exactly.
Until we on them chariots. Lord willing, we are part of that number.
That's right.
I got a precept. Because this is where the mind of the elect will be at. This Colossians 3 and 1. It says, if ye then be risen with a Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, seek those things which are above, where Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. So, set thy store thy treasures in heaven and not on earth. that's where our mindset got to be. You know, not the treasures of this world that pass away.
Yeah, like the artist Gunna, you know, because that's probably what's on his mind. And then, like you said, he probably was told to put that, you know, or he might have somebody working his page. You know, that's how they go.
Right.
You know, doing PR work.
Kind
You know.
verse 2, it says, set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. Look at this word affection real quick. I'm going to Google with it. In Google, affection says a gentle feeling or fondness or liking, love, caring, devotion, attentiveness, attachment, friendliness. You know, so pretty much, man, our attachment, you know, we supposed to be entangled with this truth.
Right.
You know, and our thoughts and our affections got to be on the kingdom and obtaining salvation. Pretty much. That was it.
Okay. If you don't got anything, we can go ahead and close it out.
Oh, I got another.
I know. Okay.
This is 1 Corinthians 7:31. It says, "And the fast, Salaki, and they that use this world as not abusing it." Right? So, hey, we use the world. We in the world, but it's like Scripture say, we're not supposed to be of the world. You know, we use it, but we don't abuse it. You know, brothers make sure they get their daily provisions, go to work. You know, like Scripture say, money is a defense. You know, you gotta have, you know, but we don't entangle ourselves with it and gotta have the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like Scripture say, those that desire to be rich fall into many foolish and hurtful lusts.
Right.
You know, so all them different celebrities like Gunna, you know, he no doubt is consumed in foolish lust, man.
Right.
You know, it says, "For the fashion of this world passeth away." When we go into fashion, it's like, you know, a particular style and way of doing things. It ain't gonna be like this in the kingdom. You know, none of Esau's shit that he put in the earth, it ain't, you know, it's gonna be non-existent. Like Scripture say, it's gonna pass away as a dream, a vision of the night. You know, it's gonna be a whole nother setup, man, of righteousness in the kingdom that's to come, man.
That's right.
You know.
And I got a quick precept. This is 1 Timothy 6:10. The line back off the brother. It says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." And you know, you see that with a lot of these leaders of these camps. You know, that man taking the bag. You know, and what have they done? You know, they'll go and they'll start preaching doctrines contrary to what they were taught in the beginning. You know, and then you got Jake here in the world. You know, he's willing to perpetuate a certain energy just to keep that money flow coming through. Hey, for instance, like the brother Gunna, and allowing that to be, you know, as a post on his social media page, which, you know, most Jakes will see that, and, you know, they follow behind him because Jake be idolizing, they'll start thinking the same thing, or, you know, think that, oh, let me push it too since he's doing it, you know.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Exactly. If you don't got anything, we go ahead and close it. All right. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, Lord willing, you were edified, you know, through this quick hit. You know, I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the whole full 144,000 and 1/3 man, women, and children in order. Again, this is Shamar Yala.
Shamar Yala.
Lamar Yala.
All right. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom. And hey, man. A Bible ball.
Bible ball.